Hello everyone. In this video I am going to discuss about shift in demand curve. So now first we will see what is shift in demand curve. So demand which changes due to variation in the condition of determinants of demand other than price. So here demand changes. So demand either increase or decrease that happens due to change in the determinants of demand. There is a change that takes place in determinants of demand. So all determinants of demand are included here except price. Okay, except price. If demand increase or decrease because of change in the determinants of demand other than price, then we are calling it as shift in demand. So what are other determinants of demand except price? So change in the demand are the result of change in the income. So one is change in income and taste, fashion, customs, preferences, anticipation, etc. Because of these things, changes happens in the demand, then we are calling it as shift in demand. So here any change if that has taken place in income, taste, fashion, customs, preferences, anticipation, then it result either in increase in demand or decrease in demand. So first is increase in demand. So increase in demand means here quantity demanded that is measured on OX axis and price is measured on OY axis. As we have seen that in shift in demand, price remains constant, and here you can see that price has remained constant. That was not changed, but there is a change which has taken place in demand curve. Here we can see that demand curve has been shifted towards right. So here DD, it is the original demand curve. You can see that here it is original demand curve. Now it is shifted towards right. That is new demand curve was formulated, which was D1 D1. It has formed due to changes in taste, preferences, customs and habits, etc. So now what is the reason for increase in demand? So we will see reasons one by one. First is increase in the number of consumers. When number of consumers has been increased, what happens? There will be increase in the demand for products. More people in the market means, or high population in particular area means high demand. So increase in the income and wealth of the consumer. When income as well as wealth of the consumer increases, he will spend more money on buying products. He will spend more money on buying a product, and because of that reason there will be increase in demand. So improvement in taste, habits, customs and preferences in favor of specific commodity. Take an example that there are two commodities A and B. So now a commodity, they have made some improvements in that. Okay, improvement has been done in this, and because of that reason what happens? Because of that reason there will be more consumers who is purchasing these products, because there is improvement in taste and people are habituated for such kind of products, and even people prefer such kind of products. So because of that reason people is purchasing more this commodity than this commodity. So this is one of the reason for increase in demand, and even customs or traditions, that also one of the reason which will increase the demand. If this commodity is as per their traditions or culture, and then in that case people will purchase this product. So anticipation of consumer about the rise in the price of a commodity in questioning the near future. If the consumer anticipate that in the future the price of particular commodity, take an example that a commodity will increase. now what they will do, now they will purchase more. So because of that reason, current demand of that product will increase. Rise in the price of substitute. So now take an example that there are two commodities, A and B commodity. So there is increase in the price of B commodity. Now what happens? These two commodities are substitute. Okay, substitute. So now people will purchase which commodity? They will purchase A commodity, because as compared to B commodity, the price of A commodity is lesser. Okay, therefore they will buy more this commodity. So there will be increase in demand for A commodity. So prices of complementary goods, that is also one of the reason for increase in demand. So here complementary goods means fuel and car, etc. Okay, here take an example that there is one fuel and car I will take. So prices of now fuel has been declined, and because of that reason now people will demand highly car. So this is also one of the reason for increase in demand. Then decrease in the level of taxation. When tax amount or tax rate declined, so at that time the prices of those product becomes less, because tax rate is less, that is less tax rate is added to that commodity. So less tax rate is added, and because of that reason price has been declined. So as the price of that commodity is less, more demand will be there for that commodity. These are the reasons for increase in demand. Now we will see decrease in demand. What is decrease in demand? So here you can see that here in diagram, OX axis measures quantity demanded and OY axis measures prices. And here you can see that price remained constant. Here you can see that changes has taken place only in demand. Apart from price, because of other determinants of demand, the changes has taken place in demand. So here DD is the original demand curve, but now it has shifted downward to the left. That is because of changes in determinants of demand other than price. So now what are the reasons for decrease in demand? First is decrease in the number of consumers. As you already know that when the population is less, when the number of consumers are less, there will be less demand. And another reason will be decrease in the income and wealth of the consumer. When the income of the consumer is less, they can't spend more. They can't spend more on commodities. As there is only limited income, that too very less income, so he can't spend on particular commodities a very high amount. So this is the reason for decrease in the demand. Anticipation of consumer about a fall in the prices of commodity in the near future. Now consumer anticipate that or assumes that in the future the prices of particular commodity, take an example that A commodity price is going to decline in the future, then he will not buy that commodity now, he will buy that commodity in the future. Therefore there will be change in demand, that is there will be decrease in demand. Another reason will be fall in the price of substitute. So here take an example that A and B, these are two goods. So now there is a B good, these are substitute, and the prices of B good has been declined. So now consumer will buy which product? Consumer will buy B product, as the price of B product is less as compared to A product. So now what happened? Now the prices of this commodity is higher, and therefore less demand for this commodity, and for this commodity there will be high demand. So fall in the price of substitute is one of the reason for decrease in demand. And another reason is increase in the level of taxation. So when high tax is charged, there what happens? there will be high price of commodity, because the price of commodity includes even the tax amount. Okay, tax amount, the and profit percentage. So here, because of that reason, price has been increased. When price is more, less demand for that product. So this is also one of the reason for decrease in demand. So thank you for watching this video.